Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. May Allah grant us the sincerest of intentions. Let us fear Allah and remember that we will all die one day and be held to account for what we did in private and in public. This video is to address some claims and lies circulating online about Sheikh Abdullah al-Harari, al-Habashi, al-Qurashi, and to also address some lies that are being spread against the Sunniyy Centre, its Sayyids and non-Sayyids. So who was Sheikh Abdullah al-Habashi? Sheikh Abdullah was a great scholar who memorized the Quran and also memorized the books of Hadith with their complete chains of narration from himself all the way back to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he was only 18 years old. And he is referred to as Al-Qurayshi or Al-Qurashi because he was from the tribe of Quraysh. So in terms of his blood lineage, he is more closely related to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam al-Arabi, as opposed to our master Bilal al-Habashi radiyallahu anhu, both of whom we love dearly. Some people have no proofs and are instead thus just relying on simple name calling and lies to warn against the people of truth. This is nothing new. I was not born into this association, and nor do I claim that Sheikh Abdullah or the Sunniyy Centre are perfect without any shortcomings. However, I swear by Allah, I personally never witnessed in these times somebody so humble, patient, knowledgeable, intelligent, wise, and God-fearing as Sheikh Abdullah al-Harari, al-Habashi, al-Qurashi. Thereafter, some people have claimed that Sheikh Abdullah was expelled from Syria by the scholars there. Firstly, this is a blatant lie. For I myself witnessed Sheikh Abdullah regularly traveling to Syria while he was living in Lebanon. Not just that, he continued to meet with and have good relationships with many Syrian scholars. Did every Syrian imam or so-called scholar like him? Then the answer is no. Why? Because he did not support people in their misguidance just because they claimed to be Sunnis. For pious people to be attacked and persecuted, this is nothing new, and it is not a proof against them. This is because what matters is to follow the truth, and the sign of the truth is that it is stronger than falsehood. Thereafter, there are two fatwas that people are passing around online against the Sheikh these days. One of them is authored by a group of Indians living in Mauritius. These are people who are upset that Sheikh Abdullah refuted their claim that it was rewardable to fight against Imam Ali in a battle in which 25,000 Muslims were killed on the side of Imam Ali radiyallahu anhu, including a large number of companions. Sheikh Abdullah highlighted the blatant mistake of those people who claim that it was a rewardable mistake to go against the explicit sayings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and to kill other Muslims and then to persist on this mistake. Another fatwa against the Sheikh is from an organization claiming to be called Markaz An-Nasr li Ahli Sunnah wal Jama'ah in Jakarta in Indonesia. I tried finding out more about who these people are, and it seems that this is actually a fictitious, a made-up organization that does not even exist, or if it exists, they are nobodies. Either way, let us proceed on the hypothetical basis that this is a real organization. Firstly, this fatwa from Jakarta also raises the objection to Sheikh Abdullah's stance about Amir Muawiyah. having been sinful as opposed to rewarded for fighting against Imam Ali. The Shaykh believed that Amir Muawiyah was a companion and thus will be in paradise in the hereafter, different to what the liars are claiming about the Shaykh or about me or the members of the Sunni Centre. However, like a sensible and just person, Sheikh Abdullah believed that rebelling against the rightful and just Khalifa, Imam Ali, rebelling against him such that it led to the killing of thousands of Muslims, Sahaba, and Tabi'een, that this is not something good, it is not something rewardable. Rather, this is something that is clearly against the rules of the religion. It is against what the Prophet ﷺ himself taught. Thereafter, the author of this Jakarta article was also upset why Sheikh Abdullah declared a man called Rajab Deeb a deviant. Let me tell you why. Rajab Deeb claimed that all of his followers are like small prophets. So it is obvious why Sheikh Abdullah declared him to be a deviant. And then the authors of this mysterious organization that nobody really knows about, they try to defend the modern day head of the Wahhabi movement, Al-Albani, who claimed that to say as-salatu was-salam in a loud voice upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam after the adhan, he claimed that this is worse than committing zina with your own mother. Wal-iyadhu billah. Really, this Jakarta document is supposed to be a proof against us? Shame upon the people of fitna and the helpers of shaitan. People need to think about what they are going to say when they are in their graves alone. Finally, the enemies of a Sheikh Abdullah are spreading a video of a Syrian man called Wahhabi Az-Zuhaili, in which he is seen warning against the followers of a Sheikh Abdullah. The reality is that this man did not like Sheikh Abdullah because the students of the Sheikh exposed his misguidance. As Muslims, we believe that Allah does not live in the sky or above the sky, and that He is not in the place and He does not sit upon the arsh or establish Himself upon the arsh. Rather, Allah exists without time and place. Az-Zuhaili, on the other hand, in his tafsir of the Quran on page 158, he wrote that Allah i'tala, descended, mounted, or rose high, and istaqarra, settled, or established himself upon the arsh. Allah is free from sitting and settling down in a place. This man also, in his book Al-Bid'u Al-Munkara, he claims that there is no reward in celebrating the milad, the birth of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As for us Sunnis, we believe it is a greatly rewardable deed, supported by the rules of the religion. As you can see, the low level that the enemies of the Sunniyy Centre are going to, coming up with lie after lie, quoting in their defense other deviants as though this is a proof for them. However, it only further exposes the insincerity and ignorance of these people, and their lies are actually proofs of our truthfulness. Upon Allah we rely, and Him we ask for help against this injustice and fitna that seeks to divide our community. And Allah, the Exalted, knows best.